All right, so I'm back on this book, or rather, at the bare minimum, this short story. Um, it'll definitely be part of a short story book, so we shall see. Frigid atmosphere, is that the right? I don't know. Sometimes I look at this stuff and I go, I mean, two words can make a really big difference over how the reader perceives the story or sees a scene or sees something happening. So it's all about precision at this point. It's not so easy all the time, though. I barely had enough energy to get up and start working on it now because I was doing homework all day. I'm taking 5 classes. It's awful. The world always finds a way to interfere. It's the worst thing ever. Should I say shivered or twitched? but for a moment or for about a moment? Hmm. See, this is the problem here. I already put metal. I can't use it twice. That's why I put aluminum up here. That is why I put aluminum up there. Yeah, you don't want to use the same word twice if you can avoid it. I mean, I even put shivering twice, which is already, you know, which is why I'm like sitting here like, should I put twitched? What to do? It's all too much sometimes. I only wanted to write for like 5 minutes, but now it's going on too long. Yeah, shivered and shivered. Look at that. Shook again? I don't know. Shivered is definitely the right word. Twitched is very visceral. They both work, but which one is stronger? Which one creates the stronger image? I think twitched creates the stronger image. But a reader could misread it as like a twitching, like your eye twitching or something, like instead of shivering, which is a full body type of function. Twitching is like, shivering is. Yeah, I think shivered is more logical, even though, I'm doing the old repeat, which I don't really like. Is there a better word? Shook? No, it's not the right word. Twitched? Still thinking twitched, man. I'll just have to be satisfied with what's here. Whatever. I like this whole thing, especially towards the end. It's one of the few sentences too where I don't feel the need to put a comma. Because every other sentence, I feel like there needs to be like some sort of pause. Because this is a series of actions. Although they're not intensive actions, they're still actions. They're the character's moving, the character is experiencing their environment. Which is why I have so many commas everywhere. And like when I put those pauses all over the place, it does kind of annoy me. But I think it's necessary, which is why I keep doing it. If I didn't think it was necessary, it would be like this sentence right here where there is no comma. Because there is no real pause in here. It's just it's kind of a straight line, I guess you could say. I almost want to put hung to the side instead of swung to the side. But swung makes more sense, but hung feels like a little hook. It's like that the cat caught herself by using her tail as like, a mechanism to like balance, like a counterweight type of thing. But if I put hung to the side, it's so much more alive. Swung to the side is like, okay, yeah, we've seen that, but hung to the side is like, it's got like a droop. It's got like a whoop, like that. Slipping a bit, she caught herself as her tail swung to the side. I mean, what's the truth here? What is the truth? Hung to the side is like, the action already happened. Swung is like it's happening. I don't know, man. It's too close. Like they both seem good to me, but I like hung to the side better. But it's probably fine the way it is. But I know that if I put hung to the side, I'll come back later and think, well, that was stupid. Why did I put hung to the side? I mean, it's all past tense, so I can also get away with putting hung if I wanted to. Swung, swung feels correct. But hung has style. Not bravado, but definitely has more of an image. I really don't know. Maybe I'll sleep on it. Yeah, I'll probably just sleep on it. Okay, this is good. This is more than good enough. Let's just see what it looks like. I think swung is better because after After that, I go into like explaining how it was moving. I mean, hung still feels solid though. Swung feels correct, but hung might not go very well with the rest of all of this because I go into the description of how the tail moves around, and swung kind of leads better into that whole moving around thing. Hung is kind of like a stoppage. Or maybe I'm just making up stuff. Either way, it's still, I think swung is just more correct. But hung definitely, there's something there. But I don't know what it is. Hung is more visual, that's really what it is. I really don't know. I'll just leave it as swung. This feels a little too premature. Okay, I think this is solid. Yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with what I'm looking at here. Because it flows like a guiding light in her race towards the bottom. Leaping the gate, relief flooded her nerves as she ran out the alleyway and into the night. That seems solid to me. Yeah, I think that is solid.